Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video for you. Today is March 18th and March 18th is dedicated to Sunrise on the Reaping Day. It's the new release by Suzanne Collins in the Hunger Game worlds. It is a prequel. It's 𝒎𝒏𝒌𝒔's story. I'm so stinking excited about this, especially because last year, starting in the springtime, my patrons and I read through the Hunger Games, including the other prequel, and it's so funny because like in those discussions we were like, will she ever write more? How cool would it be to get 𝒎𝒏𝒌𝒔's story? And then literally days after we said that, we heard the news that she did in fact write 𝒎𝒏𝒌𝒔's story. So we have been counting down, we have been so excited, and we are going to do a book discussion about it probably in May, just because like I want to give people time to read it. I'm going out of town in April, and I think May would just be like enough of a time to like have people read it. But I'm so stinking excited. I'm wearing purple, and let's go get our book. I am in the car and ready to go. I don't know if I said this earlier, but Target has an exclusive edition, but they haven't said what the exclusive part is. I was planning to go to Barnes & Noble. This whole time I've been planning to go to Barnes & Noble, but technically Target is closer, and I want to see what they're offering for the exclusive. So we may just be going to Target, who knows? So let's go to Target first, and then we'll go from there.
The same as when we left, clean cut underneath, light muslin and canvas till someone's coming back, crunch under my feet. You never really said it all till you said it all. Testing, testing now, where do we go from here? Never really said it all, did we say it all? Got time if not, but I need to know, where do we go from here?
I literally don't see it anywhere, so I'm asking. Well, I did not have luck at Target. My new Target sucks. I bet my old Target had it, but this new one did not. And I couldn't even find anybody to ask. But I'm at Barnes & Noble right now. You can barely see it. There you go. I'm at Barnes & Noble right now, but it doesn't open for another 6 minutes. So we're going to sit in our car for 6 minutes and cross our fingers that they have it.
I'm over it. It's getting on the nerves. Guilt-free cover up. Lights out, nothing under me, but no one's getting hurt.
They had it. I was there. I was like the first customer in the store. And yes, they had it, obviously. You saw. But I definitely got more than I was supposed to. So let's do a car haul, shall we? I don't know how okay. I got 4 books, y'all. 4. But let's talk about the little extra stuff that I got. So these are all by Out of Print. There's this bookmark and this bookmark, and then I got 2 packs of stickers. This is what the stickers look like, and then this is what these stickers look like. Did I need it all? No. Did I want it? Yes. Do I deserve it? Also yes. Okay, so what we went in there for and what we're going to be reading today. Sunrise on the Reaping. Yay. And I know that the exclusive Barnes edition has like an interview between Collins and Levithan. Yeah, it's in the back. Q&A with Suzanne Collins. Prior to the publication of Sunrise on the Reaping, author Suzanne Collins spoke to David Levithan, her publisher, and one of her editors about the book. So that will be very interesting to read after, you know, I finish it. Let's see. It is, oh, I don't know. Okay, that's acknowledgments. 382 pages. So I can't wait to read it. Okay. Then I also saw the paperback edition of Scythe and Sparrow, and my other books are in paperback, so I wanted the paperback edition. And this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It has some gold foiling on the cover, and that may be the only thing. It has content and trigger warnings. It has a playlist. Yeah, so I haven't read the second book yet, but now I can read like the second and the third. So that's pretty cool. And then I also didn't know this was already out yet, but it was one of my most anticipated. Everything is Tuberculosis, The History and Persistence of Our Deadliest Infection by John Green. It's very short. It's nonfiction, obviously. It's a signed edition. And I missed out on the signed editions of the Anthropocene Reviewed. Did I get the signed edition? I don't know. Anyway, that's this. I bet you that's what it looks like under a microscope. But I'm very excited to read this. Like, is it an odd thing to be excited about? Probably. But even if he's, you know, writing nonfiction, he just has a way with storytelling that's so calming and comforting. So I'm really excited about that one, and I'm always trying to read some nonfiction here or there. And then the last book that I got is Hind's Feet on High Places, An Engaging Visual Journey by Hannah Hernand. This is one that I heard Keisha talk about. I believe it was Carissa's book club book or something like that. But oh, that's pretty. But yeah, it just has really beautiful art in it, and I'm really excited to read it. So this is like a Christian, inspirational kind of book. It's a story of endurance, persistence, and reliance on God. This book has inspired millions to become sure-footed in their faith, even when facing the rockiest terrain. For the first time, this beloved classic is presented as a special edition, complete with charming watercolor paintings, antique tinted photography, hand-lettered scripture verses, and space for journaling and visual expression. As you read and connect with the story of Much Afraid and her trials, the pages of this book become a canvas on which to chronicle the struggles and triumphs of your own personal story. Oh my goodness, she was outside. Oh my goodness. I am home, but I am making breakfast. Bagel, whipped cream cheese, everything but the bagel, some OJ. I need to show off my haul to my friends, and then I will get reading. But I also forgot to tell you, they gave me this button when I got to the cash register, so that was cool. Okay friends, I have been gabbing long enough. It is 11:36 a.m. Let's see if I can show you that. And I'm so stinking excited to start this book. So let's do it. And I am gonna be using one of my new bookmarks that I got. So let's do it. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. All propaganda is lies, even when no one is telling the truth. I don't think this matters as long as one knows what one is doing and why. Nothing appears more surprising to those who consider human affairs with a psychological eye than the easiness with which the many are governed by the few, and the implicit submission in which men resign their own sentiments and passions of those of their rulers. When we inquire by what means this wonder is effected, we shall find that, as force is always on the side of the governed, the governors have nothing to support them but opinion. It is therefore on opinion only that government is founded, and this maximum extends to the most despotic and most military governments, as well as to the most free and the most popular. That the sun will not rise tomorrow is no less intelligible a proposition, and implies no more contradiction than the affirmation that it will rise. Interesting. Those are the epigraphs. Part 1, the birthday. Happy birthday, Hamish. Oh my gosh. Update time. I read chapter 1. Chapter 1 was 22 pages. And I love that it starts on Hamish's birthday, but I hate that it's also reaping day. I mean, how crappy is that? I love the setting. Obviously, like, it feels very familiar. I love the writing. I'm loving seeing the characters before, like, we really get introduced to them in the Hunger Games. I love it so much, but I'm so sad because, like, I know what's coming. I am highlighting, so it is taking me like a little bit longer to, you know, just read normally. But I just love the opening. It says, happy birthday, Hamish. The upside of being born on reaping day is that you can sleep late on your birthday. It's pretty much downhill from there. A day off school hardly compensates for the terror of the name drawing. Even if you survive that, nobody feels like having cake after watching 2 kids being hauled off to the Capitol for slaughter. I roll over and pull the sheet over my head. Chapter 1, so good. Setting the scene. Wild how it shakes out. So I'm going into chapter 2. I'm not going to update every chapter. Like, that can't happen. I'll be here for ages. I want to finish this book today. I really want to finish this book today. So I'm just going to dive back in, and I will update you when I'm maybe like halfway through or something, unless anything that I have to talk to you about happens. I made it to page 50, and I just have to tell you this part. So the 4 tributes, because on the second quarter quell, the 50th Hunger Games, they're doing 2 boys and 2 girls from each district. So the 2 girls have been chosen, the 2 boys have been chosen. They're on the train headed to the Capitol, and 𝒍𝒊𝒏𝒌𝒔, the kind of person in charge, and then they're just basically talking to the tributes. It says, back to business. Along with your mentors, District 12 will be assigned its very own stylist. And not a moment too soon, 𝒍𝒊𝒏𝒌𝒔 snorts and gives Llewellyn's gingham dress an appraising look. Honestly, where do you people find these things? My mom made it, said Llewellyn evenly. Where did you find yours? Llewellyn's holding her own, but Maisie lands the insult. I was wondering the same. It's like someone made it a peacekeeper and a canary, and there you are. And then 𝒍𝒊𝒏𝒌𝒔's like, what? She rises from the chair, but wobbles a bit before she finds her balance on her spiked heels. Careful, says Maisie. She drips sugar as she goes for the jugular. Might be time to rethink those boots. Wouldn't something closer to the ground be safer for a person of your age? And then 𝒍𝒊𝒏𝒌𝒔 hauls off and slaps Maisie, who, without missing a beat, slaps her right back. A real wallop. 𝒍𝒊𝒏𝒌𝒔's knocked off her boots and into the chair I recently vacated. Everyone freezes and I wonder if we're about to be executed on the spot. Don't you ever touch me again, says Maisie. The color's gone from her face except for the print of Drusilla's hand. You gotta hand it to Maisie. Nobody's using footage of her for the propaganda. I'm just like, what is happening? And why don't you take a deep breath? Drusilla flies up, rips the riding crop from her boot clip, and begins beating Maisie, who cries out and raises her arms to protect her head, but the blow keeps raining down, forcing her to the floor. Drusilla, stop. Drusilla, we have to put her on camera tomorrow. Nasty, disgusting creature, Drusilla pants. I will destroy you even before you make it to their arena. I mean, this is wild. It is time for an update. I think I'm about a quarter of the way through, and I love making connections from back then to like things that I know from the original trilogy. And yeah, things are definitely shaping up to be wild, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I am avoiding social media like the plague today, and yeah, I'm just doing my best to ignore everything. So good, really enjoying it. It feels like, you know how like when you have like a favorite series and then like years later they add on to the series and you're like, is it gonna flow naturally? Is it gonna feel like a part of the series? The answer is yes. In this case, the answer is yes. So I've read this top little portion. I'm on chapter 7, page 90. I'm just taking a little break because I got a package. And I'm so excited. So occasionally in my Patreon, we do exchanges with other members. And this is the first quarter exchange for the Night Owl Patreon. And the theme was Tickled Pink. So it's like a box of like pink things. And Caitlin from Pride and Paperback was my partner. So let's see what she sent. Ooh, a card. She has great handwriting. I love that. Okay, card first, always. Oh, this is cute. Rejoice in Hope, Romans 12:12. Love that, from the Daily Grace Co. I didn't even know they had greeting cards. Hello, sweet friend. Happy spring. I hope all these goodies brighten your day. She literally is the best. Okay, let me... Oh my gosh, so many good things. Okay, first of all, so many pink stickers. Oh my goodness, I love this. Yay! I was hoping I would get the enemy. I really was, because I just finished reading The Match and I have the old version of this, but like these have been updated and the writing is better. So I got this. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Washi tapes. All the washi tapes. So cute. Oh my goodness. So, okay. So I think it's like 2 packs. So I think there are these that are like cherry blossom, and then these that are like gingham with a lace and stuff. So adorable. Okay, let's open this. This is so cute. It's like a little notebook, I think. All right, let's open it. Okay, He Restores My Soul, Psalm 23:3. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love the flowers. So spring. Ooh, I got some tea too. Organic strawberry and elderflower herbal tea. 50 envelopes of this. That is so cute. I might have to have a bag of this. Wow, yum. Oh my goodness, I have been wanting one of these for so long. It's a Java sock, so it keeps your drinks cold longer, stops drinks and puddles, and it protects your hands. So now I need to go get an iced beverage, you know, but it like goes over, your cup like this. This is adorable. I love this. I have been wanting one forever and I've never bought myself one. Thank you. And then the book that she said, oh, there's something else. What is this? It's curious. Nail polish. That's exciting. Oh my goodness, this is such a pretty color too. Free to Roam by Essie. That is so, I want to paint my nails. So cute. And this, oh my goodness, I'm so excited you got this, Caitlin. Are you kidding me? New Morning Mercies, a daily gospel devotional by Paul David Tripp. This is the same author that wrote my Christmas devotional that I did, like my Advent devotional. Oh my goodness, so nice. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Oh my word, Caitlin. This is too much. I am so stinking excited about this. I used to be so good at reading scripture every day. I kind of got away from it for a few years, but this season for Lent, I'm reading scripture every single day. And buried under this somewhere is my Easter devotional I've been reading, but now I can incorporate this. And thank you. I mean, I know this isn't part of the exchange and I love everything that you sent me, but like, I'm so stinking excited. And this was so cute. She had it all wrapped in like pink tissue paper. So cute. Thank you so much, Caitlin. You're the best. Now I need to take a picture.
Four feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway. Out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. I'm befriended and in lose ya. I could never stand to lose ya. I get by when you're at my side. I'm befriended and in lose ya.
All right, I'm back with another update. I am about halfway through now. I'm on chapter 14, page 192, and I'm still just really, really loving it. The writing is so good and the connections are so good. Like, obviously, we know things from the Hunger Games. We know how it ends. But this goes back to how it began. Where was Effie before she was Effie? Where was, I don't know, other characters before we knew them, you know? And like, where was Haymitch before he was the drunk mentor, you know, of the Hunger Games? Like, so you just get so much information, and I know motives of characters in here that they don't know. Like, I know motives of characters in here that other characters in here don't know the motives of. And it's just, it's so good. Like, I'm gonna say this is not a Hunger Games book. Like, I felt like the Hunger Games kind of jumped right into it. This one, there's a lot of lead up to the actual Hunger Games or actual quarter quell. So you have to take your time with this. This is much more political, character development, not much plot happening. It's more everything in between. So I'm really enjoying it. Like really enjoying it. So it makes me wonder if we're ever gonna get more. You know, I don't want it to be over. Like, that's the thing about reading it on release day. It's over, you know, but I don't want it to be over. And I still have 50% to go. So yeah. What time is it? It's 4:23 and I started this at 11:23. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've been reading for about 5 hours, you know, off and on. Yeah, and I still have half to go. Hopefully I can focus and finish, but we'll see. It's not fair. It's not fair. You guys, to get to know 𝒕𝒏𝒔 this way, too sweet. I am on page 315. I have less than 100 pages left. I don't want to finish, but I want to finish. So many kids died. So many kids. 48 people went into the second quarter quell. Well, I finished and I'm sad it's over. And man, they really have, Suzanne Collins really has a way of making you absolutely fall in love with every single character that she writes. Like, in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, you understand why President Snow is the way that he is. Now I'm getting 𝒕𝒏𝒔's backstory, and it's just tragic. It's so tragic. What they did to 𝒕𝒏𝒔 is just wow. Wow. I mean, we all know that 𝒕𝒏𝒔 won his Hunger Games. But he really lost. He really lost in the grand scheme of things. They took everything from him. They literally took everything from him. 5 stars, as if it wasn't clear. I did highlight along the way. I will reread this in the future. I need to find my tabs so I can tab the stuff that I highlighted, but oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just so sad for him. I feel like these are real people. I know they're not. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. If you liked the Hunger Games, you're gonna like this. It is slower paced than the Hunger Games because it's more political and character driven. But if you have fallen in love with the world and the people of the Hunger Games, you're gonna fall in love with this. And if you just want to know, experience �𝒏𝒔's Hunger Games, you're gonna love it. Like, it's sad, so sad, but because like I said, 48 kids went into the Hunger Games. And it's just so sad to think about, but it is 7:13, I think. So it literally took me all day to read it, but it was worth it. It was so good. It was so good. So let me know if you plan to read it. I can't wait to discuss it with my patrons. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah, I guess you can leave a purple heart emoji in the comment section if you don't know what else to say, which I kind of am at a loss of what to say. Love the writing, love the characters. What else do I need to say? Do I love the plot? No, obviously, but like, you're not supposed to, you know? Great ending. It leads perfectly, you know, into the series. Like, you know so much more now. And yeah, it's just it's so freaking tragic. But leave a purple heart emoji. Let me know if you plan to read this. I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye, friends. Or I should say, bye, friends.